Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear, oh, I feel like I have stuff in my teeth, is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hello and welcome to I Am the Change. I am Michelle Simon. If you guys have been watching and following me, thank you so much. If you just started, I say thank you. All my videos are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I'm under I Am the Change, Michelle Simon Kelly on YouTube. So anyway, you guys, if you want to know more about me, please go back and watch. I've been doing these videos since 2019, stating out loud that I've broken up with fear, I've broken up with shame, and I've broken up with guilt. However, it hasn't broken up with me, and it is an everyday stalker. It is a lot less of what it used to be, and I'm getting better at not listening to it. Or it's not that I don't feel these things or they don't happen. I don't feel them for as long, and it's not as bad as they used to. I'm also in 3 12-step recovery programs. So I'm in AA. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. So I've been sober a little over 35 years. I am an adult child from a dysfunctional family. So I'm in a program called ACA, and it's adultchildren.org. So if you grew up in a dysfunctional house or alcoholic parents or parents who were addicted to religion and use that against you, or mental illness or drug addiction, you belong there. Everybody grew up in a dysfunctional family. And I'm also in FAA, which is Food Addicts Anonymous. So I'm off of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. So that has been almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in May. And I've been in ACA. It'll be 12 years on April the 1st, which I can't even believe it. So you guys, I am on Social Security disability, and I work, but just not in a way that is working to the normal world. And when people ask me what I do, I tell them I work for God, because I do. Everybody does, by the way, but not everybody knows it yet. I know who I work for, and I work for God. And He is my source for finances, for abundance, and for everything. And trusting and believing that and living the way that I live it looks crazy to the outside world. And I used to think it was crazy too. However, I can't live the other way anymore. It made me physically, and I want to say mentally, but I've worked on my mental and my emotional health, and I've been working on it. However, I still have depression. I'm on depression medicine, and today I can feel my depression coming back, and my eyes hurt. Like, I feel it. And you guys, I was able to go line dancing today. I was able to talk to a lot of people. I went to the doctors. Like, I did everything that a normal person would do, and it is still coming on. And I've been on medicine for it for almost 3 years. And last week and the week before, I did a video of all the medicines that I take as a 53-year-old woman. I just added moringa in because I saw a video on TikTok, and it says it gives you energy and helps you sleep better. And I have not been sleeping well. And part of it, I didn't know, is because I've been in full-blown menopause since I've been 40 years old. I'm now 53, and I haven't been sleeping good, and this promised good sleeping. I'm also on hormone replacement. Like, you guys, I do a lot. So anyway, to be well and to stay well and my body, that's what I wanted to talk about today is honoring your body. And I used to ignore my body, and when it spoke to me, I would pretend like it wasn't happening. So I had neck and back pain working as a hairdresser for years. I had 2 neck surgeries and 2 back surgeries, and I just took medicine to keep working, not thinking like maybe there's another thing that I'm supposed to be doing and God is directing me in a different direction. And I promise you, when you do not listen to your body and you do not take care of yourself, eventually it gets so loud that you can't not pay attention to it. So I was in a car accident in 2019, and that gave me permission not to do my job anymore because I was hurt worse than I already was. But I wasn't able to listen to my body before then. And I was talking about self-talk and how to be kind to yourself, and I'm in all of these programs that work on how to be kind to yourself. And I'm still practicing being kind to myself. And I would never speak to you the way that I speak to myself. And I'm not as bad as I used to be. And, when I was saying honor your body, what does that mean? I heard depression means deep resting. Like my soul is tired and my body is tired. And a lot of times I don't rest until I am physically forced to. And I don't feel nearly as guilty for resting when I'm in pain, when I'm sick, instead of just resting because I need to rest or I want to rest. I feel like I have to justify it. I would tell somebody who goes into depression that you are deep resting, to get your favorite pajamas on, to get your favorite comfy clothes down on and just rest, because that's what your body is calling you to do. And I used to think I need to force myself. If I'm depressed, I need to force it. I need to fight my way through it. I need to get up and walk. I need to exercise. And then somebody told me that is a trauma response. And I didn't know it. So I thought, okay, I'm depressed. I should just get up and walk. And I don't want to. And my body doesn't want to. And I'm learning not to force myself not to do things. Now, I've been an overdoer. So, and not that people who are depressed are underdoers, they can't. You can't. And when you can't do something, you should not force yourself to it. However, if you've been so depressed that you can't get out of bed, I don't suggest that you go on a 2-mile hike. I might say maybe you should try moving to the couch instead of staying in your bed. Not to force yourself to do things that aren't good for you, but maybe a change of scenery or a change of something different might help. I do all of these things to help it, and it still happens. So you guys, I'm learning how to honor my body. And I was sick about a little over a month ago. I had a really bad cold and cough. Then I was exhausted after, and I felt guilty for resting because I feel like I'm sick all the time. But from a person who used to ignore their body to not ignoring my body, I'm down a lot more than I ever was. So anyway, I've had headaches every single day since I started to get my energy back. I think I have long COVID, and I think I did have COVID for the second time. I did not get vaccinated. I was not an anti-vaxxer. I was a not right now because I wanted to see what the side effects are of people getting the shots. And I found out, I'm glad I didn't, but it wasn't as an FU. It was, I was going to wait and see. And I used to be taught, if everybody jumps off the bridge, are you going to? And I would have. And now I'm a person who doesn't jump off the bridge just because everybody else is. So this is your sign signing off. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all next week.